Hey there team, welcome to your 30-minute practice today. This is a very foundational flow, and if you're just new to yoga and you want to try on arm balances, this is the practice for you. We're going to work our way towards crow pose today, which is one of the most foundational arm balances that you can do. So let's get started in child's pose. You can come to the back of your mat. Bring your big toes together to touch. Set your knees out as wide as feels good in your body today. And from there, as soon as you're ready, send your arms long down the mat in front of you. Settle your forehead down to the mat and just begin to breathe. So with deep inhales through your nose, open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale through your nose. Through your mouth, exhale, let it go. Now seal your lips and start to breathe in and out through your nose. Hug the whisper muscles at the back of your throat and feel that little constriction that helps you create the sound of the ocean at the back of your throat. One more breath in through your nose. Ujjayi breath through your nose. Press the air out. On your next inhale, press yourself up to a tabletop position. So stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips right over your knees, and we'll set up for a spinal balance here. Send your right arm forward, reach your fingertips long, and your left leg back. Now pause for a moment. Pull your belly button towards your spine, spiral your left pinky toe down towards the mat. Inhale, reach in opposite directions. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Hug your elbow in, round through your back. Inhale, reach, re-extend. Exhale, pull in, elbow to knee. Let's do one more. Inhale, spinal balance, extend arm and leg. Exhale, hug elbow to knee. Inhale, re-extend, final time. Exhale, replace, return to tabletop. Let's do a round of cow and cat in between here. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, look forward and pull the heels of your hands back to give your heart a little more space to pull forward. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl through your spine. Push the mat away beneath you, look back towards your knees, tuck your chin. Now return to a neutral tabletop, spinal balance on the other side. Inhale your left fingertips forward and your right heel back, pause here. Spin your right pinky toe towards the earth to square your hips and then really stamp your heel back behind you. Inhale, reach your fingers forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Hug in, round and curl through your upper back. Hollow out your belly. Inhale, re-extend, spinal balance. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, re-extend, final time. Exhale, replace. You can wag out your hips once or twice. Tuck your toes if they're not already there. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips super high. Start to pedal out your feet here. Just a few breaths to warm up the back line of your legs. You can come all the way to your toe joints. Feel the stretch through your Achilles, your calves, your hamstrings. Take one more breath in here as you continue to move. And on your exhale, draw your heels down, come to a still position, downward facing dog. So spread your fingers nice and wide, suction cup the mat underneath your finger pads, spill your pelvic bowl forward, send your hips super high, and then again, draw your heels down. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, take as many steps as you'd like up to meet your hands. Ragdoll pose. So your feet can remain at hip or mat distance here. And from there, just drape your torso and your head and your neck over your thighs. Keep a generous bend in your knees to really help you nuzzle your rib cage towards your legs. Your legs, or rather from here, you can fold your arms, maybe sway a little side to side. Take what you need. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Release your hands, whatever variation you've taken. Just plant your fingers beneath your face for balance. And then toe heel your big toes together to touch. Keep just a small bit of space in between your heels. On your next inhale, slowly start to roll up. Your knees can remain slightly bent as you uncoil. And once you climb to the top, fix your hair, shrug your shirt and your shoulders up, and then down your back. Bring your hands to your heart, friends. Close your eyes. Maybe a smile crosses your lips because it's kind of fun. Let's set an intention together. So today I offer up the idea of simply taking a chance on something, especially if you're new to yoga. Things can seem a little intimidating sometimes. So I invite you to be okay with where you are, physically, mentally, emotionally, as you approach the practice today, and find the fearlessness to take a chance and try something new. Take a big breath in to seal our intention. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Blink your eyes open, drop your hands down to your side, and have a wonderful practice, everyone. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Press down through all four corners of your feet to begin. Now pull your kneecaps off of your shins, and you should feel your entire lower half just activate from that motion. From here, tuck your tailbone and then spiral your pinky fingers towards your face. Feel the spread through the back of your heart. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, keep your tailbone tucked, but lift through your heart. Inhale, back through center mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. You can swan dive down or bring your hands through heart center. Inhale to a halfway lift and pause. Rock your weight into the balls of your feet to begin. Press your palms into your shins or your thighs, then tuck your chin and press the crown of your head forward. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Plant both palms, step both feet back. Hug your biceps energetically toward one another to activate through your chest muscles. Rock your heels over the balls of your feet. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Control the movement as you descend. And once you arrive, untuck your toes and zip up your legs all the way down to your big toes. Continue to look down at your mat. Keep your hands just underneath your shoulders. Press into the tops of your feet, so much so that your knees lift. Inhale, baby cobra. Peel your head, your neck, your chest off of the mat. Maybe your hands even hover here. Hold it for 3. Lower down in 2. And 1. Lower down. Plant your palms beneath your shoulders. Retuck your toes. Inhale, burst up to high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. So friends, that is our Sun A. And now we're going to flow through that one breath, one movement. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. You can step or float to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Root down through your heels first, then rise up. Exhale, back bend. Cactus your arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Step both feet back, plant your palms. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes, zip up your legs. Inhale, baby cobra, peel up. Exhale, lower down, retuck your toes. Inhale, press up through tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Look to the top of your mat, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. You can step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Here's a change. Inhale, chair pose. Sit back into an imaginary seat and pause. So in your chair pose, if this feels like it's too much on your knees, option to separate your feet to hip distance. And then from here, tuck your tailbone down to keep your spine as straight as you can. Sit more back than down. And if it's too much on your shoulders, option to bring your hands to heart. Otherwise, frame your face with your biceps. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Step your feet back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway through your elbows. Untuck your toes, and then straighten your arms. Press yourself up, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to a downward facing dog. We move on. Inhale, your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Step that foot between your hands. Now spiral your back heel down and inhale, open up to warrior 2. So in your warrior 2, your front knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Bring your shoulders right over your hips. Avoid the urge to lean forward, and then press down and away through your back foot. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, and then tick-tock your arms. Press your right arm into your right leg, sweep your left arm high, and as you press your arm into your leg, press your leg right back into your arm. That gives you some leverage. That'll give you an opportunity to open your left side ribs to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the leg frame, just reach up, then back, and pause. So feel how your right ribs fan open to the side. Draw your right knee out towards your pinky toe and reach your right fingers toward the top corner of the room. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Sweep your hands low, step back, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step that foot between your hands. Spin your back heel down to start, and then inhale, sweep up and open to warrior two. Warrior two on this side. Press down and away through your back foot. Draw your left knee out towards your left pinky toe to get more into your inner thigh. And then again, keep your shoulders right over your hips. Spread your arms in opposite directions. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, 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 then tick-tock your arms. Press your arm into your left leg, your leg back into your arm. Use that pressure to open your chest more to the side. Nice job. Now keep this leg frame. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and then back. So feeling the nice side body stretch in your left side this time. Fan your left rib cage open and square your shoulders to the side. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back to a downward facing dog. So that is our sun B, and now we'll flow through that one breath to one movement. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit back. Exhale, forward fold, re-extend your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. You can step or hop back or skip this entire sequence and meet in down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, reach and tilt. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Lower halfway if you choose. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two, spin open. Exhale, extended side angle, reach and tilt. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So friends, we're going to add on a little bit of fun to this. So listen for just a couple of changes along the way, and I'll give you a heads up before they happen. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two, spin open to the side. Exhale, extended side angle, reach and tilt. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge this time. Spiral your hands down. With both palms planted, step your right foot back to meet your left, high plank. Ground down through your left palm. Inhale, open to side plank, Vashisthasana. So your feet can stay staggered. You can stack your ankles or maybe even bend your top knee. If this is way too much pressure on your body, you can always lower down to your bottom knee for extra support. But wherever you go, lift your hips 1 inch for 3. High to low plank in 2. And 1. Lower down, high to low plank, chaturanga, or skip it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Taking that to the left, inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, reach and tilt. Inhale, reverse warrior. Here's your next change. Exhale, low lunge, spin down, plant both palms. Now step your left foot back to high plank, ground down through your right palm. Inhale, open to side plank. So you're lifting your left arm this time, and the options are the same. If you must come down to your bottom knee for extra support, please do. Otherwise, you can stagger feet, stack feet, maybe even lift a leg. Try it on for 3. Last 2. Chaturanga in 1. Lower your left palm, lower halfway in your body. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And exhale out. Another like that. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. All right, friends, moving into a little bit of core work. So shift your weight forward to a high plank and then lower down to your forearms. Forearm plank. In your forearm plank, create the number 11 with your hands, or with your arms rather, and then spread your fingers super wide. Now, rock your shoulders right above your elbows and your heels right above the balls of your feet. Shift forward and back, forward and back. Pull your belly button to your spine to support your low back. Forward and back. Give me 4. Last 3. You've got this. 2 and 1. Lower down to your knees. Keep the arm frame. Untuck your toes. Just lift through your heart. Feel the front line of your body and your belly stretch out a little bit. Sphinx pose. Take deep, open mouth exhales to help release some heat here. You can even pedal out your feet just a little bit to relieve any tension that may be in your muscles, your leg muscles from all of that hard work. All right, friends, press yourself up to just a comfortable seat, and I'll demonstrate what's coming. So as you know, we're working up to crow pose bakasana today, one of the most foundational arm balances out there. And so it's a really great place to start if you're just trying on yoga for the first time, or you're just in the beginner stages of the practice. So that said, watch first and then we'll do it together. So for crow pose, there are numerous ways to get into it, but for today, we'll start from a ball squat. So you're in a tiny little ball here, right? Take your hands, spread your fingers as wide as you can, and stamp them down into the mat, ground them down. Bring your knees to the edges of your elbows to start, and then start to lift in your hips and bend in your elbows. So lean forward, place your knees anywhere between your elbows and armpits on your triceps. And from here, you can start to shift your weight forward, and perhaps as you're looking down at the mat, a toe lifts, maybe the other toe lifts, perhaps you're able to bring both feet off of the mat. Now you'll want to hug your outer thighs in and really hollow out your belly here to give yourself that lift. From there, you can simply just roll out of it. So that's crow pose. So let's try it on. Come into your ball squat to begin. Spread your fingers wide, stamp your palms down. Really create that firm foundation to begin. Bring your knees to the outer edges of your arms. Start to lift in your hips. Bend through your elbows. Think chaturanga in your arms. From there, press your knees into your triceps, and they can land anywhere from your armpits to your elbows. So play around with where they go. And from there, as you shift your weight forward, keep your gaze down, and perhaps a toe may lift. Maybe the other foot lifts. Maybe they both lift. Continue to play for 4, 3, roll out of it in 2, and 1. Step back. Nice job. All right, friends, have a seat on your mat. Let's just sit with what happened. Bring your hands to your knees. Keep your spine nice and tall. Feel your crown of your head lift as you press your tailbone down. Take a big breath in, close your eyes. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. One more inhale. Exhale. Nice job. We move on. Come to standing on your knees. We're setting up now for a set of camel pose rather, Ustrasana. So as you stand on your knees, ensure that your knees are right in line with your hips. And a good way to check that is to take 2 fists and just put them between your knees, make sure that they fit okay. Now from there, take your hands and put them into your back pockets. Now, if this rotation in your shoulders feels awesome, you can stay here. Maybe twisting your hands so your fingers point up will feel better. Just play around with that, it's up to you. But wherever you land, press your palms into your low back to start. From here, inhale, begin to press your hips forward, squeeze your pelvis tight and your glutes to support, and begin to track your gaze up toward the sky. From here, option to keep your hands exactly where they are. Maybe you reach behind you for your ankles. And if it feels okay in your neck, you could even let your head fall back. Regardless, squeeze your inner thighs together, squeeze your glute muscles, lift through your heart, arch your back. For 3, last 2, and 1. Now, if you did remove your hands and put them on your ankles, bring them back to your low back here. Start to slowly roll up and then sit back onto your heels for Thunderbolt pose. So just nuzzling onto our heels, bring your palms to your knees, direct your palms toward the sky, close your eyes, and let your heart rate neutralize here. All right, friends, blink your eyes open, roll over to one hip, setting up for a round of bridge and 1 round of wheel. It is your choice what you'd like to take both times. So starting with bridge pose, bring your feet directly beneath your knees and then extend your arms long at your sides with your palms facing down. Inhale, bridge pose, Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Lift your hips, lift your low and mid back. Energetically hug your knees toward one another, but press your shins forward. And at the same time, pull your chest away from your rib cage. And then chase your chin away. Lift through your hips 1 more inch. Squeeze your glutes and hamstrings to help you lift for 3. Last 2. Lower down in 1. Gently lower down. Recline bound angle pose. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees flop apart. Take one hand to your heart. Bring the other to your belly. Close your eyes here, friends, and just breathe. Gently draw your knees back towards center. Hug your knees towards your chest just to neutralize. And again, you have the option to take a second set of bridge pose, or I'll cue you into wheel. For wheel pose, plant your feet once more with your knees directly above your ankles. Take your palms, spread your fingers wide, just like you did for your crow pose, but this time flip your palms so that you're framing your face, but your fingers are pointing towards your ankles. Now from here, option again to move into this in layers. So we'll take you through each layer and it's your choice whether you'd like to continue. Inhale, lift through your hips. Think bridge pose to begin. From here, maybe you come to the crown of your head. This is a great place to stay. It's a good middle layer. Or if ready, straighten your arms, press your hips high, and let your head fall back, wheel pose. Now hug your knees energetically toward one another. Don't let them splay out. Lift through your hips using your glute muscles to help support for 3. Tuck your chin in 2 and 1. Tuck your chin lower to the crown of your head and then slowly lower your spine 1 vertebra at a time. This time, bring your feet out to the edges of your mat. Knock your knees together, constructive rest or fall in bridge. Again, take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feel the energy moving within. Your heart beating into your palm. The rise and fall of your belly as your breath flows in and out. Nice job, team. Release this posture. Bring your feet right beneath your knees once more. Supine figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. And then take your right hand and thread through your legs. Reach around the front of your knee or even behind it and gently start to pull in. From here, you can gently drive your right knee forward and feel that stretch through your outer right hip. Keep your right ankle flexed. Always an option in these static postures to close your eyes and just feel. Gently release. Let's switch this out. Take your left ankle over your right knee this time. Take your left hand and thread through the keyhole you've created with your legs, and take your hands, interlace them around the front or back of your knee, your right knee, and energetically drive your left knee forward as you pull your legs towards you. Feel that super juicy stretch on your outer left hip. And release. All right, friends, eagle up your legs. What I mean by that, take your right leg up and over your left, and this initial cross is perfect if this is where you'd like to keep your leg frame. You do have the option to draw your foot under your left calf muscle if that accessibility is there. From here, inhale. And exhale, cactus your arms out to the side, let your legs fall as one unit over to the left. Now, draw both shoulders down to the mat and send your gaze out to the right if it feels good on your neck. One more breath in. Exhale, feel the twist. And release. Return everything back to center, unravel. Hug your knees in for good measure, just to neutralize. Now eagle up your legs, take your left leg up and over your right this time, and if you'd like to try on that double wrap, you can tuck your foot beneath your right calf muscle. Inhale. Exhale, drop your legs over to the right, eagle, supine twist. Send your gaze out to the left. Sometimes I even like to take my hand and use it like a little kickstand for my eagle legs, just because this is one of these postures that may be super tight for you. And if so, you want to give yourself that extra space by bringing the floor closer to your knees so that you can rest your legs down. So you could use your hand, a fist, you could use a block, a towel, a pillow. Props are such an amazing tool in yoga. And release. Draw everything back, unravel your legs, pull your knees in tight one final time. This time, wrap your forearms around your shins. Hug your chest, your chin, or your forehead up to meet your knees. Inhale, squeeze every muscle tight. Exhale, Shavasana, your final resting posture. So send your legs long down the mat, let your feet flop apart. Send your arms long at your sides or to any position that feels comfortable or intuitive for you to take. Really nuzzle yourself into your mat. Unclench your jaw. Maybe you open and close your jaw once or twice. Unfurrow your brow. Notice if you're holding any tension anywhere at all. Do a quick body check. As you inhale, notice. And on your exhale, just melt into your mat. And I will bring you out when it's time. Begin to invite little movements, tiny, tiny wiggles of your toes and your fingers. Start to create some more circles with your ankles and your wrists. Rock your head to one side and then the other. And then reach your arms long behind you. Draw your toes back together to touch. Point them forward. Reach in opposite directions. Inhale. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze for showing up and being brave today, trying on something that was perhaps brand new to you. As you're ready, you can rock up to a seat or press yourself up to a seat and then find a comfortable position, whether that's cross-legged or sitting back on your heels. Your hands can remain on your knees. Maybe you bring them to your heart. That's my favorite. Press your thumbs into your heart if you choose this option. Close your eyes. Maybe a smile crosses your lips. Really nice job today, friends. Thank you for showing up for yourself and being here with me as we tried on maybe something brand new to you with bravery and a willingness to try. Option if you'd like to float your thumbs up to your third eye center, the space between your brow to connect our heart with our mind. Namaste, friends. Thank you for being here. Always an honor to practice with you, and I will see you next time.